Hi, Phil Lindsay here with Peep magazine, and we're ahead of the Summer Rumble show. We're here at the premises of Simply66 with Robert Thornton,
Hi.
One of the sponsors. Great to have you on board. So, what brought you into sponsoring this show? Let's start with that one.
Well, I mean, I've been to a number of Phil's events over the last couple of years, but we went to the Summer Rumble last year,
Yeah.
and it was a fantastic atmosphere. You know, we brought a lot of the staff along last year. Everybody enjoyed themselves. And it just seemed like a great way to get involved in something that was happening locally here in the northeast.
Yeah, it allows you to actually support the local sport as well, doesn't it? In terms of not just enjoy it, you can actually support it as well.
Exactly. Yeah, we're very lucky actually. I mean, I consider us very lucky to be, to have that opportunity to support something. And I know Phil puts a lot of energy into it, and a lot of his own time into it, and it's great to be able to be involved in some way.
Well, it's one of those things. Obviously, one of the things I've learned from being behind the scenes in the boxing side of things is that it can be a lot stressful for the promoters putting on the shows, but it's always a lot less stressful if you've got some sponsors on board. So I know Phil's a lot more relaxed ahead of this show. Tickets are going really well, but it is such a huge support for the local boxing, having these sponsors coming in. So I mean, I think it's only fair to give a bit more background on not just yourself, Rob, but also the company itself. So it's Simply66.
That's right, yeah, we're based here in Sunderland. We provide what we call virtual receptionist services to customers. So it's, for example, you might have somebody who's working as a joiner or a bricklayer. They can't answer calls from their customers because they're up on a scaffold.
Yeah.
They take a service from us. We answer the call in their name, and we take a message for them. We forward it on to them as a text message or an email or something like that. So it's a kind of add-on service for people who are too busy to be able to take those calls themselves during the day. So
it's basically effectively, so if you go to a small business, one man, or you've got just a few people there, like you say, if they can't get to the phone and be available for calls at all times, it gives them that prestige sort of perception, doesn't it?
It gives makes their business a little bit more professional. You're right, it is generally smaller customers that we service, and it helps them to organise their time a little bit better. So we don't just do the call management, taking calls and passing messages on. We also, for instance, we can do diary management, we can plan appointments for people, send them reminders, give them a ring, we can transfer important calls to them. So it's kind of, I suppose it's like having a shared receptionist service. Is like paying for part of a secretary, not having to spend an awful lot of money taking someone on who's going to spend 90% of their time not doing anything, whilst at the same time maintaining that level of professionalism. Again,
obviously you've got all the expense of interviewing people, paying for holidays, sick pay and things when you're taking people on. So if all you're basically paying for is when it's getting used, that's...
Well, it can be very expensive. I mean, it can be very expensive. And it's not just that. I mean, if you take one person on, well, what do you do when they're on holiday? What do you do when they're sick? So we've got a larger team of people here. We manage holidays, we manage sickness. So there's always someone there available to take the call and to pass a message on. And a lot of people, even in today's environment and modern technology, they won't leave a message with a voicemail service. If they ring through and they get through to a voicemail service, probably 6 or 7 out of 10 people just won't leave a message, and that's for small businesses. That's a lost opportunity and potentially a lost customer.
Yeah. Now, obviously, as well as obviously what you're doing with the business side of things, I can't help but be a little bit distracted by what's going on behind us here. What's going on with this?
Well, this is a. I'm going to show the geek in me now.
It's already come across. Don't worry.
This is a K2 telephone box. It's the real thing, and we filled it full of, as Phil so neatly put, my bowls. Well, they're not all my bowls.
All right. So
I think we had to bring some extra ones in.
Have you?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we had to bring some extra ones in. We're running a competition with our customers to try and customers get to guess how many bowls are in the telephone box. And it's to celebrate our 10-year anniversary. We've actually been established for 10 years and trading for 10 years. And we're giving away a cruise. It's a really good prize. I'm not sure of all the details of it, but it's quite an expensive cruise, probably in the Mediterranean. So that's about October of this year is our 10-year anniversary. So I imagine we'll have the...
Well, you've got to make an occasion on a special year anniversary, haven't you?
Yeah, we do. And we've been successful, and we've been successful in Sunderland. It's nice to be able to do something with the with the local community in terms of sponsoring this event.
Yeah, yeah.
But it's also nice as a business. We've been around for 10 years to share a little bit of success, with somebody else, and it's a bit of good fun going on a cruise. It's the sort of thing that you might not necessarily put your hand in your pocket yourself for, but if you win it, it'd be quite enjoyable.
I think I might have a punt myself.
Yes, well, you're very welcome to.
Now, so for any boxing fans watching and who might be, there could be a plasterer, there could be a scaffolder and things where they could potentially benefit from your services. Do you have a website or a Facebook page? Or
we do, yeah. For Simply, it is simply that. It's www.simply66.co.uk. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, and we'll be promoting the cruise event through our main brand, which is Pebbletree Limited. So if you just go onto Twitter or Facebook and have a look for us, you'll find us there.
Champion, I'll check it out. Make sure you do the same. Robert Thornton.
Thank you very much.
Great stuff, mate. All the best.
Thanks.